Hey guys, Alex from Video Game Addicts, and today I am bringing you the top 5 indie games of the week. So strap yourself in because we are starting this thing off with number 5. Danilo Path is a real-time strategy game made by Beevil and is also the winner at the Walking Dead All Out War Game Jam 2013. It is just an amazing game to where you control an RV that has a bunch of monsters surrounded by it, and you create more monsters in this moving base of some sort, and you battle zombies and humans in order so you can make more monsters and take over the entire world. You the story is you're basically a scientist, some type of like sadistic like mad scientist, like a Dr. Frankenstein kind of person, and you you pretty much just create monsters in order to destroy both the humans and the zombies because you hate both of them. And you do this by impregnating three sisters known as the Swanson sisters. Of course, this is a safe for work, so none of that shows. Don't worry about that if you're not into that kind of stuff. So it is a great game, and it definitely deserves to be number 5 on this list. The Mutant C is basically just you controlling a fisherman, and you pretty much just feed this seagull a bunch of fish until this meter fills up, and when it does, the seagull pretty much just explodes like piranhas, and you have to shoot them with you got to pull out your shotgun, shoot them in the midair as they're coming down, and you gain points by doing that. You also gain points by throwing harpoons at sharks, which they come out after you start throwing fish because they guess they smell the fish or they get the taste of it, and then they just jump out of the water, and you just gotta try and spear them so they won't eat your seagull, because they can do that. It is a pretty interesting game. It was pretty fun to play, and it's highly addicting. I mean, just go ahead and play this game and you will have a blast. It is a really fun game, and it's just really great. I'm very honored to have this game on my list as number 4. Gum is an amazing new puzzle game that is just starting to gain popularity after being out for a few days. It's just been a really cool and amazing game to play. I actually sat at the computer just playing this game for a while, just trying to beat every level, until I finally realized, oh shit, I gotta make a video of this. So I'm very surprised at first that this game was not made for the Candy Jam, because it would have been perfect. You basically can play as this guy who's made out of gum, and everything that you touch it sticks to. It's a 2D game, of course, and it's just a puzzle game. You gotta try and get to a point from point A to point B by moving like boxes or objects that are in your path, filling up holes in the ground with the box so you don't fall in it. It's just a really good game. I mean, there are over 30 levels, 8 different worlds. It's kind of like a Super Mario Bros. 3 kind of thing, where there's different worlds and levels. You go through this map. The soundtrack is amazing. Like it just has one of the greatest soundtracks to an indie game I've ever heard. But unfortunately, he does not have the soundtrack to download or anything, so you're gonna have to find out on your own. So Gum, I definitely recommend checking it out, and that's why it is number 3 on this countdown. Control CV is another one of those interesting puzzle games to where on this one you control one little character and you basically have to get from point A to point B in this platformer kind of game. And there are a bunch of other little yous that look exactly like you, only their face is smiling, but yours is neutral. So you have to traverse through these dozens or hundreds of little guys trying to get to the area without losing your character, falling in spikes, falling into deep holes that you never get out of. It's just an interesting not horror game. It's an interesting indie platforming game that I never even thought of this idea. I'm surprised nobody else has made a game like this to where you control a guy who looks just like a bunch of other guys and you're trying to find yourself on the screen. It's just a really interesting game, and I definitely recommend checking it out. And that's why it is number 2 on this list.
Walt.
Bullet Walt is an amazing indie game, and it definitely deserves to be number 1 on this list. You're basically this little neon purple, very colorful, just a square, and there's a gun in the middle of this box room that shoots out other square bullets that are like green, and these bullets don't just like once they hit the wall behind you then they explode. No, they start bouncing. So the more bullets they hit on the screen, the harder it is to dodge them all, because you're dodging like 100 bullets at once. But there are also power-ups in the game that the gun will shoot a bullet, and it's like a very rainbow, flashing lots of colors bullet. And if you grab it, you'll be able to you'll do this weird little shape movement thing, and when you run into other bullets, it'll make them explode instead of them hitting you. So you can kind of clear out the screen a bit to make it easier for you. It is just a really awesome idea. It has a very amazing soundtrack. The music is just so upbeat. It's like, this game reminds me of I Made a Game with zombies in it. That's just what I'm getting from it. Or I'm also getting kind of a feeling from the Impossible game. I mean, it's just an amazing game, and just trying to dodge all those bullets. It's just a simple game, and yet it's so addicting. You play this one time and you try and stop after playing it the first time, or a few times actually, you will not want to stop. It is a perfect game to pass the time or to just get addicted to. It's amazing. I definitely recommend playing it, and that is why it is number 1. So, thanks for watching, guys. It's been top 5 indie games of the week, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So leave a like if you think it was a good list. Or get feedback in the comments below on what you think should have been in the top 5 indie games of the week. Or, let us know if you wanted another game to be on here. Also, this is the top 5 free indie games of the week. So, yeah, if it's a paid game, that's not going to make the list. We're only doing free games here. And, so yes, subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see y'all next time. Later, guys. Bye.